second ride out. I've done the repairs from the first ride out or upgrades. I've still got things to learn, like I haven't got the camera sorted out yet. Like obviously this is not a good position to be in, looking at my elbow. Didn't know that beforehand. The wind noise is still kind of high. Plus I don't know the bike yet, like I'm still messing up the gear changes, things are going wrong, but anyway, I live in Hobart. This is going into the city. The plan is to go into the city, out of the city, around the mountain, which is the old highway, and down into Huonville, which is on the other side of the mountain, and then on to Geeson, where there's a car show. So that's the plan. It's a nice day. We'll see how it goes. Run the bike in, be gentle. That's the theory. I pulled over to see if the had all the footage from going through the city, and somehow I've lost it all. I'm still not on top of this camera. Probably timed out or someone that went to sleep. So anyway, we're out of the city now, just going up the hill to go around the mountain. You can see the mountain through my elbow there. That's Mount Wellington. We'll go around the mountain. There's kind of like a rainforesty there at parts. It's a nice road. This is the old road to Huonville. They've made a new highway and we're just not going there. It's 110. I think we'll be able to do the speed limits along here, which is 60, 80. So that should be good. Anyway, enjoy the ride. It's a beautiful day. This trip ends up being 140 kilometres, so it's a 70 kilometre trip down to Geeston and 70 back, and it's mostly 80k, 60, 80k, so it's a good road for a postie. I'm not quite ready yet to be cruising at 100, so this is a nice way to do it. Enjoyable day. I'm on my way back home now, and I'm just going around, starting the other end of the mountain section, and I come across these Harley riders. So now I catch up to them, and they notice I'm there, and I don't know if they can tell I'm a postie bike or not, but they then start to take off a bit harder, and they leave me on the straights, but I've got better corner speed, so I keep catching them up, and after a while they give up trying to get away. Obviously this is not suited to them so much, so they turn off later on, but I play with them while I can, just to remind them I'm there. That turn off on the left is the road up to the top of the mountain, so if you're ever in Hobart, I'd recommend you go and have a look up there. They've got a big lookout and all that sort of stuff to see the whole city. One thing I forgot to talk about is I lost another patch of footage, and that is that whilst I was in Geeson, I caught up with a friend, and on the way back to his place, we did like speed checking his bike against my bike, and I could cruise on 80. His 80 was 85 on my bike. I then set on 90, which is about 95 on my bike. But I can tell you a couple of things going around corners. These bikes were certainly the CT90s were not made for doing 90 kilometres an hour. They get all loose and it flexes, it's just not made for it. I'm not after doing 100 kilometres an hour. I want to be able to do 100 kilometres an hour, but I want to be able to cruise comfortably at 80 and do that through power, not revs. So the idea is bigger gearing, have enough power, cruise at 80, and then I'll be fine. We've been around the mountain now, so now we're just coming down into Hobart, and you'll see the River Derwent in front of you there. We're coming into Hobart here, and look, I'm just going to go around the outskirts of the city centre, and I'm not short of power. The bike around the 60 kilometres an hour mark, it just is in its sweet spot. It does it easily. We've been around the city now, and we're just going to turn left here and go back onto the main road through Hobart, out of Hobart. And this street here, this whole area of North Hobart is all restaurants, both sides. It's an eating area. If you ever come to Hobart, go to North Hobart, there will be a restaurant that you're after there for sure. There's a nice old post office on the left here. Look, it's a Sunday afternoon, there's not a lot of people around, but going past here always reminds me of, I took off from the lights right here once. I had an old, back in my late teens, I had an XT500 and had it up on the front wheel was up in the air, and I was just burp along here just nicely. So around here I overbalanced it and just slid down the road on my backside, put a hole in my jeans and fell over and all that sort of stuff. A lot of embarrassment, but you learn, you move on. I'm still messing it up, and at these traffic lights I stall it and mess up the gears and end up taking off in fourth gear. So you'll see what that sounds like. I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but this bike seems to have a selector drum that doesn't have a stop on it. So it goes first, second, third, fourth, neutral, first, second, third, fourth, and the other direction as well. So sometimes I get a bit lost in the gearbox. When I get home, first thing I'm going to do is make a list of all the things I need to fix from this ride out. And to give you an idea of what they are, and we'll work through them in the future, but the fuel, there's still something not right with the fuel. I filled up in Newmanville so that I'd get, when the nose is higher going up the mountain. And it still sort of splattered on me once, so I've got to get a fuel pump for that. The steering head bearings, got a little bit of chatter in them. They're just settling down. They're brand new. Just needs a bit of adjustment. No big deal. The rear tyre, yeah, it's got a slow leak in it, so I'm gonna have to pull that out, fix it, replace it, whatever. Really enjoy that part. The front brakes, the Chinese front brakes are doughy. I'm going to look for some kind of replacement. I'll see what eBay throws up for me, and just replace it with branded, with known name brakes. The gears, yep, I can still gear it up some more. I'm not quite where I want it to be. The idle, there's something not right with the idle. Something's changed with the idle, and it just sort of seems to be, yeah, it's not right. Got to have a look at that. Yes, I'm still messing up the camera. I think just the standby time, it just times itself out and shuts down. Then I push the button to record and nothing's there because it's timed out. It seems to have a very short standby time. The temperature while I'm riding, out on the highway or out in the country, the temperature when I looked down on the top of the radiator, it was saying 60 degrees. So it seems to settle itself down at 60 degrees as its normal average temperature. That's good because I know where I am, but that's not where I want to be now. So I'll fix that. I'll make that a bit higher, and there's ways to do that. The milk crates pushing me in the back. It's a bit uncomfortable. I think I can work on that. And the clutch and gear changes, I'm still no master of that, which is surprising to me. Anyway, I think there's something wrong with the height of the foot pegs or something like that, because I'm changing the gears changing back with my toes when I should be doing that with my heel. It's just not set up right. I've got to really look into that and get that right, because it really upsets your balance when you're just messing up the gears, because you've got no clutch to play with, nothing to smoothen it out. Now that's what I've got to put down. After making my list, so I remember what I've got to fix, I pulled the plug in. First impressions, there's nothing dangerous there. That looks okay. Safe to keep using that. But the coffee-coloured porcelain, that says to me, yeah, it's running rich. Also, there's a bit of oil burning there, I think. The outside rim, that says oil. And the top electrodes, how that's all black and glossy, that says it's burning a bit of oil too. So to me it says rich and possibly still burning a bit of oil. It needs to be run in, or maybe something else. So yeah, good.